In the heart of India's burgeoning economy lies a paradox. While businesses are eager to grow and thrive, there exists a curious resistance towards those who can guide them on this journey: the consultants and advisors. This isn't to say their services are entirely unwanted, but their true value often remains misunderstood, their contributions underestimated. This paradox is particularly puzzling given India's rich history of wisdom traditions. For millennia, seekers have sought guidance from gurus and mentors, recognizing the power of insightful counsel. Yet, when it comes to the modern business landscape, this deep appreciation for wisdom seems to fade. This disconnect stems from a fundamental misunderstanding of what consultants and advisors offer. They are not merely dispensers of information, but rather catalysts for transformation. Their expertise lies in identifying problems, crafting solutions, and empowering businesses to reach their full potential. It's time we bridge this gap between tradition and modernity, recognizing that consultants, much like the gurus of old, hold the key to unlocking unprecedented growth and prosperity for India's future. One of the key challenges facing the consulting and advisory sector in India is the deeply ingrained culture of seeking free advice. This stems from a societal norm where knowledge sharing, particularly within familial and social circles, is often perceived as an obligation rather than a service of value. This expectation of free guidance spills over into the professional realm, creating a scenario where businesses hesitate to pay for expert counsel, often seeking informal advice from friends, family, or acquaintances. While well-intentioned, this reliance on informal networks often proves detrimental. The lack of structured methodologies, objective perspectives, and specialized knowledge within these informal networks often leads to misguided decisions and missed opportunities. This, in turn, reinforces the misconception that consulting services are an unnecessary expense rather than a vital investment. To truly unlock the potential of Indian businesses, we need to shift this mindset. We must move away from the culture of free advice and embrace the understanding that professional guidance is not an expense, but rather an investment in future success. The contrast between the perception of consulting services in India and the West, particularly the United States, is stark. In the US, consulting is viewed as a prestigious and indispensable part of the business landscape. Companies, big and small, readily engage consultants to gain a competitive edge, solve complex problems, and drive innovation. This difference in perception stems from a fundamental understanding of the value of specialized knowledge and expertise. Western businesses recognize that consultants bring a wealth of experience, best practices, and objective perspectives that can propel them ahead of the curve. Furthermore, the US business ecosystem has developed robust models for engaging consultants, including clearly defined scopes of work, fee structures, and performance metrics. This transparency ensures that both parties are aligned on expectations and outcomes, fostering a culture of accountability and mutual benefit. India can learn valuable lessons from the West's approach to consulting. By embracing professional engagement models, valuing specialized knowledge, and recognizing consulting as an investment rather than an expense, India can create an environment where both businesses and consultants thrive. The allure of free advice is undeniable. However, when it comes to critical business decisions, relying solely on free guidance from well-meaning individuals can prove to be a costly mistake. While it might seem counterintuitive, seeking free advice often comes with hidden opportunity costs that can far outweigh the perceived savings. Firstly, advice received from individuals without the necessary expertise or experience in a particular domain can be misleading, inaccurate, or even detrimental. This can lead to poor decision-making, missed opportunities, and ultimately, financial losses. Secondly, relying on free advice often lacks the structure, accountability, and objectivity that professional consulting engagements provide. Without clearly defined goals, timelines, and deliverables, the advice received may be fragmented, incomplete, or simply not aligned with the business's overall objectives. Finally, seeking constant free advice can burden personal and professional relationships, creating an unhealthy dynamic where individuals feel obligated to provide guidance, even when it might not be in their best interest or within their area of expertise. Transforming India's perception of consulting and advisory services requires a collective effort. It necessitates a shift in mindset, a recognition that expert advice is an investment, not an expense. It demands a move away from the culture of free towards a system that values and rewards knowledge and expertise. For advisors and consultants, this means clearly communicating their value proposition, highlighting their expertise, showcasing successful case studies, and demonstrating a deep understanding of the Indian business context are crucial. Adopting professional fee structures, such as retainer models or project-based fees, can further enhance their credibility and ensure fair compensation for their services. For businesses, embracing a culture of value involves recognizing the limitations of informal advice and understanding the transformative potential of professional consulting. It means being willing to invest in expertise and trusting consultants as partners in their growth journey. This cultural shift, however, needs to be a two-way street. Consultants must deliver on their promises, providing tangible value and measurable results. By fostering a culture of transparency, accountability, and mutual respect, we can unlock the true potential of consulting and advisory services, paving the way for a more prosperous and equitable future for India.